Originally released in 2012 and last seen in 2017, the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Metallic Red released on July 6, 2023 and retails for $240 US American dollars. This striking colorway brings the heat, while the upper's iconic liquid design boosts the cool factor, and the Foamposite upper molds to your feet for a glove-like fit and coveted look. What's up, y'all? It's Daniel the Shoemmelier, and in the interest of 100% transparency and full disclosure, this is the first Foamposite that I have ever purchased and added to my collection. Yes, I realize that is blasphemous for so many people, but the timeline of when this particular shoe came out in any of the iconic colorways didn't line up with the time period that, number one, I was fluid enough to throw down money for this shoe, but also I really wasn't down with this particular style of shoe at the time. Sometimes designs just don't jive with your style, and that was the case back then. Luckily, nowadays I see the allure of this particular shoe, and I don't care about some of the changes that some of the old heads are being about. Regardless, I think it's great. I'm glad that I added to my collection, and it's the first one, and it won't be the last retro or reissue or reboot of a Foamposite, because once I put it on foot and tried it on, I realized this is a really cool shoe, and I totally get what the hype was all about all those years ago for all those different iconic colorways. Dressed in a varsity red, black, and white color scheme, the latest take on Penny Hardaway's iconic signature model features a notable difference from past retros. Unlike versions from 2012 and 2017, the upcoming reissue sees black tumbled leather, not nubuck, around the tongue. The updated design deviates from Eric Gavar's blueprint, but the remainder of the offering maintains a familiar and beloved look. Black accents complement the metallic red shell up top, while other details include mini white swoosh embroidery along the lateral forefoot, Penny Hardaway's 1 cent logo stitched on the heel, a black carbon fiber spring plate, and a concealed midsole with full-length Zoom Air cushioning atop an icy translucent outsole. Now, when it comes to fit, my foot's about a 9.25. That shoe size does not exist. So depending on the brand and depending on the silhouette, I either go down to a 9 or go up to a 9.5, just depending on how my experience works with those particular silhouettes. When it comes to Nike basketball type shoes, whether it's a Jordan or a LeBron, or in this case, a Penny Foamposite, I go up half a size to a 9.5. I wear my shoes for lifestyle purposes. I don't shoot the hoop. I don't like a lot of lockdown in the midfoot, and I like to wiggle my toes. So I like going up just a little bit. I went to a 9.5 in this shoe. Now, it is a little bit long on my feet, but width-wise, I think it fits just fine. So I'm confident in saying that whatever you normally wear true to size in your basketball shoes or your foams or whatever, I'd say go for it. For me, that's up half a size because I'm not trying to shoot the J, I'm not trying to run computer blue, definitely not trying to dunk the basketball. But for lifestyle purposes, going up half a size to a 9.5 worked just fine for me. And when it comes to comfort, this is a really comfortable shoe, considering it's basketball. And again, it's lifestyle purposes, so I want it to be comfortable on foot. I realize that you have sort of a blocky, hard upper, which is unlike the shoes that I'm really into with the sock-like fit, but I do like how it fits underfoot with that Zoom Air outsole. It does have a little bit of bounce, but not too much. Not too squishy like React or Boost. And for being a basketball shoe, I did find that my feet kind of slide in rather nicely, and that's okay, especially again, because I'm not shooting basketball and I'm not worried about ankle support or anything like that. Now, for comfort, I think this is a shoe that I could definitely wear over 6 hours a day without having to change the insole, unlike the Jordan 1s or any of the other uncomfortable technologies where I have to wear a third-party insole if I want to wear the shoes longer than 4 hours. I think the newer shoes with the more updated technology, the Zoom Air, etc., really will give me 6+ hours on my feet and more if I'm willing to sit down every once in a while and whatnot. Now, I'm not going to run a marathon or hike up a mountain wearing these shoes, but if I want to rock these shoes all day long and have some necks break as they look at all of the red and black and a little bit of icy blue on my feet, well, I can definitely do that without having to worry about changing the insole. Now, we have been teased with upcoming releases of different colorways, reissues of old Foamposite colorways, and lots of people are excited. Yours truly, because I didn't grab them initially, as I mentioned, and I'm very much looking forward to this Foamposite-essence, or this whole idea of bringing things back. I like retro reissues, if that's redundant, apologize, retro reissues, redundancies, because number one, when some of these shoes came out initially, I didn't have money. Number two, I might have been too young and also didn't have money. And number three, I quite frankly didn't know about some of these shoes. And I'm strong enough and secure enough in my sneaker enthusiasm to admit that I'm not one of those that from 12 years old was totally into sneakers. Like, I knew everything about Jordans and Pumas and Reeboks and Airwalks and whatnot. I wasn't that kid. I played baseball. I was more into baseball. I was in band. I was more into those things, right? So our interests take us in different places. I really love watching Michael Jordan play. It was fantastic. And being from Texas, I didn't root for the Rockets, didn't care about the Mavericks. Go Spurs go, as you know. So reissues, reboots, retros, whatever you want to call them, reintroductions, I'm all about it because it's allowing me to, hey, could I get the Galaxy, albeit with maybe some leather around the laces? Sure. Could I get other ones? Can I get a white pearl type version? Can I get some of the ones that people really dug years and years ago and will look down at me and go like, I had the OGs. I don't care. I'm going to get it. Because as they have said, and as I have said time and time again, I am just a big kid with adult money at this point. And I have chosen to spend my adult money on shoes that I like because I couldn't get all those things when I was a kid. And I think that's a common refrain from a lot of sneaker people, actually collectors in general. I couldn't get all the baseball cards I wanted, or I couldn't get all the camera lenses I wanted, you know? So I'm all about it. I'm glad they reissued it. I'm glad I got it. Shout out to Kicking It ATX. They don't say ATX anymore because they got the Kicking It handle on Instagram. Definitely look up your favorite sneaker store. I bet you could probably find these. I don't care if they're sitting. In fact, I love that shoes are sitting because I can go check them out. I can smell them. I can feel them, I can try them on, and if I don't walk them, I put them back on the shelf. But regardless, I'm glad I have it, and I'd love to see and hear your comments down below about what you think about the Foamposite. Did you have them originally in the metallic red colorway? And do you care that the eyelets, around the tongue here is leather now and not nubuck? I know some people don't like that, and that's okay. They can like whatever they want. Some people also don't like the high cut of the patent leather on the Jordan 11, and that's okay as well. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill. Till the next episode.